All right, so this next segment, we're taking a little bit of a risk with it. You know, in business, they say don't talk about religion, and they say don't talk about politics. The name of this next segment, Talking About Politics. All right, on the night of April 27th, the Florida Film Production Coalition called an emergency meeting held at the Museum of Science. On the meeting's agenda, 2 items. Item number 1, a little bit of celebration.
Of the Florida Film Production Coalition.
And you guys have done some great things for us. What's the latest success coming out of Tallahassee?
Right now it looks like we're going to get the first year $54.5 million.
A little bit of cha-ching. Finally, the state of Florida realized that the reason film production jobs have been migrating to Michigan and Louisiana is that they've been out incentivizing us. Finally, through the hard work of lobbyists like Maria Chavez and the Florida Film Production Coalition, the state of Florida has agreed to award $50 million the first year and over 5 years, a total of $250 million to producers who are shooting in the state of Florida. That's pretty awesome, right? I mean, guys, give me a quick round of applause for the Florida Film Production Coalition. So item 1 on the agenda, celebrating the achievements and the new incentives. Item number 2 on the agenda, this guy. We're talking with Harry Gottlieb. Harry, what's your new title?
The new title is Director of Cultural Affairs.
That's right. Harry Gottlieb is now the City of Miami's Film Commissioner. This is a job appointed by the mayor. Now, Thomas Regalado is the new mayor elected in Miami in November. So you might be asking yourself, what does a film commissioner do? Well, this is the guy that heads the office that writes the film permits. So, for instance, Bad Boys 3 comes to town and they want to blow up the Miami airport. This is the office that's the liaison between the film directors and the rest of the city, making sure that the director gets the shot and everybody sort of survives to see another day. Who better to explain what a film commissioner does than former City of Miami Film Commissioner Robert Parenti?
We need somebody who completely understands the needs of the filmmakers and completely understands the various needs of the citizens and can balance those two out.
That's right. So with the new mayor coming to power and his ability to appoint someone new, there were a few questions from the film professionals in the city of Miami. Jeff?
I know there's been some controversy and some changes that have taken place in light of the recent mayoral elections here in the city of Miami.
Okay.
There's a new guy, there's a new way of doing permits, and I think that that's kind of what this is about.
A new way of doing permits, indeed. For instance, the old way, there was a film office with a director and a staff of 3, and the film permits were actually written out of the film office. So the new way of doing things, they killed the budget, fired all the people in the office, so there is no more film office. Harry's the director of cultural affairs and no film office. So how are film permits being handled, you might ask? Well, they're being written out of the Parks and Recreations Department. Now, that didn't make the Florida industry vets very comfortable, but Harry, I'll bet you can spin that for me.
I don't like to call it the Parks Department. I like to call it the Special Events Department.
Yeah, but
it's the Park Department.
Yeah,
But it's
what's
the Park
customary
Department.
for us in our brain that we've been using for years and years and years.
It's the department that handles parks, special events, and now film permits.
But we've always called special events the police.
The police. Yeah.
All right, so the meeting got off to a bit of a rocky start. You know, questions about nomenclature, renaming things. But I think eventually Harry started to make some really good suggestions.
One of the things that I would like to do, if I possibly can, would be to have a skilled producer or location scout overseeing this department.
A skilled producer or location scout overseeing the department. Brilliant, like a film commissioner.
That's what I would like to see, but I don't know if that's going to be possible anytime in the near future unless you have some free time you want to volunteer.
So that didn't go over very well either, when the guy appointed to be the film commissioner and paid by the city's budget asked the film industry professionals to volunteer to do the job. Anyway, a few ups, a few downs in the meeting. The question on everybody's mind, though, was, did we make any progress? Did we achieve any solutions tonight?
I think so.
Did we make any progress tonight?
I don't know.
Did we make any progress?
No.
Okay, we still have some progress to make. Are we going to make progress?
Yes, we are. I think the next step is for us to meet with the mayor.
What's the next step towards success?
Get someone in the film office that has a little background, knows the industry, knows what we do.
So the mayor and Commissioner Sarnoff watch our show. What do you have to say to them?
I say Miami right now is going to be on the map in LA, and if we want production to come here, we need a solid film office and a representative who has the qualifications to handle the office.
All right, now, I'm not really a political guy, but it sounds to me what Maria and the rest of the film production in Florida are saying is that it's time for Miami to get in line with the state. Why did the state of Florida award $250 million to incentivize film production? Well, because when films are being shot in Florida, film crews are being hired, hotel rooms are being rented, cars are being rented, food is being purchased, video cameras are being purchased. Huh? All right, so basically the economy in general is growing. Now, that's really important, enough to invest a whole ton of money at the state level. Now, Commissioner Sarnoff, Mayor Regalado, I know you guys are going through a budget crisis right now. You probably think that you can't afford to put somebody in the film office, and any more help in the film office. But I'm telling you, you can't afford not to. And if you're not going to listen to me, at least listen to the guy that you appointed to run the office.
One of the things that I would like to do, if I possibly can, would be to have a skilled producer or location scout overseeing this department.
Thanks, Harry. I couldn't have said it better myself.